There's hope that the October and November LSATs will go better than the August and September ones did. Hey, what's up everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today to share some great news for those of you taking the LSAT in October, November, and beyond. Before I get into it, a little bit about LSAT Unplugged. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd love to help you out. So the reason I'm making this video is that, as you may know, I've been tracking the LSAT issues pretty closely that occurred in August and September, and I'm hopeful that the October and November LSATs will go better than the previous ones did. For those who aren't aware, there were a lot of tech and proctoring issues for those taking the LSAT in August, and there were also tech and proctoring issues in the September LSAT as well. However, LSAC has added several additional test dates for both the October and November LSATs, which should spread the load around a little bit, since Prometric apparently can't handle the surge of test takers, all the LSAT folks taking the LSAT within a very short period. If you look at the LSAT schedule on LSAC's website, you'll see that the August LSAT had only 2 test dates, and the September LSAT had only 3 test dates, but both the October and November LSATs have 4 test dates, and I assume that January, February, April, and June will also have additional test dates added as those exams get closer. What this means for you is that if you're taking the LSAT in October and November, you can be hopeful that there won't be a ton of proctoring issues due to not enough proctors being available, because the test takers will be spread over several additional days rather than everyone being compressed into only 2 days. If you have not yet scheduled for the October and November LSATs, which if you're watching this video at the time of release, the scheduling has not yet occurred, I would recommend that if you can, schedule your exam for first thing in the morning, because Prometric tends to get backed up over the course of the day. So if you're taking the LSAT in the late afternoon, early evening, any capacity issues will only build and layer and increase over time as the day drags on, and you're at increased likelihood of issues later in the day than you are earlier in the day, for the same reason that if you're going to the doctor, best to schedule for the first appointment in the morning so that they're not yet backed up. Same rule applies here. Of course, this should not happen, but it does. This is an issue that's more unique to those taking the LSAT remotely, meaning online, than those taking the LSAT in person, which is yet another reason why I recommend that if you can, take the LSAT in person at a Prometric testing center to avoid issues. And as I've said elsewhere, and I'll say it again here, I also recommend applying for paper LSAT accommodations if possible to minimize the likelihood of tech issues. Of course, this does require getting a note from a qualified professional, and if you have issues including migraines or eye strain or difficulty focusing when looking at the screen for extended periods of time, those are all reasons why you might be able to qualify for the accommodations to get the paper LSAT if possible, and I'm expecting that more and more students will do that to avoid the LSAT test day issues with both the technical issues and the proctoring issues as well. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to see it. I don't do any advertising for these videos. I rely only on word of mouth to help get the word out. So if you know anyone taking the LSAT in October, November, or beyond, please just share this video link with them. It could help give them some peace of mind to know that LSAC is responding to the previous issues and adding more test dates, and of course the recommendation to consider taking the LSAT in person and getting the paper accommodations as well. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.